guys, welcome back to my channel. I have to moisturize my lip, man, because this weather is like, my lips are getting so dried. It's like not cool, but hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How you all doing? I feel like it's been a while since I like sat down and have like a conversation with you guys, because I've been doing a lot of things and I've been like quite busy and I haven't really uploaded that much or so I thought, why not do a chit chat before we get on with the tutorial for today. So first of all, I don't know, I posted a video, I think what, a day ago or 2 days ago, the gathered dress, and there've been so many difficulties with that video that I'm kind of like over it at this point. First of all, we're getting a lot of complaints. Some people don't hear the instructions, and some people are hearing the instructions, and some people are saying it's unclear. And so I have decided I'm going to reshoot that tutorial, because I know you guys ask and I give. So I'm going to recreate that tutorial again, hopefully before the year runs out. I don't have a fabric in stock right now. I would have actually done it today, but that tutorial you need at least 4 yards, and I don't have 4 yards of fabric in stock, so I need to go get some fabric, and then I will probably going to try to shoot it next week or the week after that. So just know that I will be re-uploading that video. And for those of you guys that say you can hear my instruction, I really don't know, because I have literally watched that tutorial on 4 different laptops and I can hear myself. So I feel like maybe if you're watching it from your mobile phone it doesn't work, but when you're watching it from the laptop or desktop it works. I just don't know what's wrong with YouTube and how is that even possible. So let's just leave it what it is. I'm going to be re-uploading that tutorial soon. Let's get on with today's tutorial. So today's tutorial is going to be very easy. It's going to be a bodycon dress with the circle piece at the top. You probably see the picture or the image that I showed you before this ranting started. So that's what we're making, and we're making it for a client as well, so I won't be wearing it. I'm probably going to show you on my mannequin, or I might film when the client comes to fit the dress. So yes, so for this dress you're going to need 2 yards of fabric. 2 yards should be enough. You're going to need pattern papers. You're going to need a bodycon dress. Like I said, I'm making it for a client, but I always trace with my dress and then I add the measurement of the client, so I just walk my way around. Those are the things you're going to need to make this tutorial. So with no further ado, let's get started. So this is the dress I'm using, and as you can see it's long sleeve, but that's no problem. I'm going to show you how to fold it into the shape that we need. So this dress is already folded in half. It's already folded in half. You're going to take the sleeves, you're going to put them under it like so, and place it back on the pattern paper. And we don't want the neckline, so we're going to fold it in, because we want it to be like this. So this is what you should have, and then you're just going to go ahead and trace this shape, like trace the shape that you see on the dress all the way to the bottom part. So that's the way you achieve the shape of the dress. So this is what you should have at this point, and this piece you're going to cut, the front piece you're going to cut it on a folded fabric, and the back piece you're going to cut it on you're going to cut them separately. Step is how to attach, how to create like the piece for the shoulder. So as you know, this is your chest measurement, and my client's chest measurement is 35, and her shoulder measurement is 47. So that means we're missing at 14 inches. So you're gonna like divide that 14 inches by 2, because we have 2 shoulders, and then you're gonna cut that, and that's divided, 14 divided by 2 is gonna give you 7 inches. You're gonna cut out a 7 inches long piece by 4 inches wide, like that. So this is the piece you need, and you have to like calculate your chest and the differences between your chest and your shoulder, and you do the same step. So this piece is going to act as that piece that goes on your shoulder, like so. So you can sew it to this part, and then you're going to attach it to the back piece, and this is where we're going to, your hands can come through here, and this is the part we're going to attach the circle piece, if that makes sense. Cutting, you should have these pieces. You should have the front piece, which is a whole piece. You should have the back pieces, which is cut on fold. So you have 2 pieces for the back, and you should have those 2 pieces I just told you to do for the shoulders. So now we're going to go cut out the circle piece. The fabric we're going to be using, and as you can see, it's already folded once. So you're going to fold it once, and then you're going to fold it again like this. Have this, and this is what you need. So what you'll do now is we're going to mark we're going to mark 6 inches there. I'm going to place the mark there. Yeah. And you're going to mark 6 inches down. Mind you, I'm making this for large, so if you're small, it's 4 inches, medium is 5, and large is 6 inches. We've done this before, so I'm gonna link the videos of all previous circle pieces we've made so you can go check it. So like I said, this is for large size, and you're just gonna connect those points together. So now you're going to determine the length of the circle piece. You don't need it to be too long, so I think 10 inches should be more than enough. So after like hemming it, it can still be like 9.5 inch there. So from there, you're just going to mark 10 inches all the way around. This is what you have, and when you open it, you should have like a circle piece like so. So you're gonna take the back and front piece, you're gonna pin them like so, and you're gonna start pinning from the armpit, like from here. You're gonna leave this top part open. You want to go ahead and sew it all the way to there. You're also going to sew the other side of the dress. After sewing it on the sides, what you want to do is you're going to go sew it, pin it together, and sew it on the back as well. And this is why we cut the back piece too, because we're going to be leaving a slit at the back. So you're going to pin it to the length of, until you're satisfied with the length of your slit. And this is the length of the piece that I'm going to leave open. So you're just going to go ahead and sew it up till there. And also at the same time, you're going to hem the armhole. As you can see, I already pin it in like so, and I'm going to sew it with a zigzag stitch. You're going to take that piece, right sides together, going to pin it. And you're going to flip this back to the other side and right sides together. And you just want to go ahead and sew it there. Also use a zigzag stitch for this part. Okay guys, so a dress is coming together. So this is what you should have at this point. Makes sense? So these are already attached to it. So now we're going to attach the circle piece to the dress. Joe is going to put this through inside the thingy, and you can see this is one point, so you're going to pin this to the back seam. Pinning it, you just want to go ahead and sew it all the way around with a zigzag stitch as well. After attaching the circle piece to your dress, you should have something like this. If you can see it, it's quite very broad shoulders, but so this is exactly the measurement of the width of the client's shoulder. The client's shoulder is 47 inches wide, and this is exactly 47 inches wide. So yes, so I've given it a proper ironing, but still, as you can see, this, you really need to top stitch it so the fabric inside doesn't come out. So how do we do that? We do that by flipping this open, and you're going to stitch this piece to the back piece. Mind you, you're not stitching the circle piece. I'm stitching this piece we already stitched to the back panel, but you're going to stitch it also to the front panel, if that makes sense. So this, so you're not going to see the top stitch from the outside of the fabric because the flap will be covering it. So you're going to sew it down, if that makes sense. Just go ahead and pin it all the way around like so. This is it now, really nice and flat, and you can see you don't see the stitch on the outer side, but when you turn it inside, this is the stitch inside. I don't know if you can see it. Zoom in, try to zoom in, and then you see the stitch inside, but outside there is no stitch. So that's what you want to do. Zoom out again. So now the last steps is, the final steps is, you want to go ahead and hem the bottom part of the circle piece, and also hem the bottom part of the skirt. And you're also going to hem the slit. As you can see, I already ironed the slit in. It's 1/2 inch in, and then you're just going to go ahead and sew it like close so it can be nice finishing. So you're just gonna go ahead and hem the skirt, hem the dress, hem the circle piece, and your dress is done. I'm gonna go do that off camera because I don't think I need to show you guys how to hem a dress. I've done this several times and I'm in a hurry because I need to go to do my grocery shopping. So yeah, so that is it. I'm gonna go do that, and then I'll come back to show you guys the finished look. So guys, this is the finished look, and as you can see, I have it on my mannequin, and obviously it's really too big for my mannequin, so I had to pin it at the back because the client is size large and my mannequin is size, I think, X small or even small, so I have to pin it at the back. You can see this is it pinned at the back, so you can see at least how it will look like in the normal feet of the client. So this is the end result. I hope you guys love this tutorial. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed to this channel. Yeah, thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.